Hey everyone, it's been a little bit since I've put out a video. Been having a little bit of a hard time in the end of my pregnancy, but I wanted to share with you what I'm doing today. I am going to make an herbal bath for postpartum, and it's all going to start with one of these little guys, actually 4 of these little guys, which is Calendula, which I grew in my garden this year, and a whole bunch of other herbals. So come on, I'll show you a nice little straight shot down into the bowl and show you how I'm making this little herbal bath for myself. So we're starting with 4 little blossoms of calendula, and then I'm going to add a few things to this. I've got some homegrown sage. I'm kind of close to the phone to record, so apologies for that. And the belly keeps hitting the tripod, so any wiggles you can blame right on the baby. So I'm just gonna sprinkle a bunch of homegrown sage in there. Back in the jar. Plantain leaf. It's a broadleaf plantain, grows in the yard. And I already have it powdered, so I'll put a decent amount in there. Plantain is really good for healing. Really good for healing. I use it on a lot of stuff, and this is definitely not enough to get me through a year, but that's okay. And then also from my garden, lemon balm. Honestly, this is mostly because I like the way it smells, and I feel like it'll make it smell really nice in the bath. Okay. Oh, sorry. Keep bumping it. And then I'm going to use some lavender blossoms. This was originally purchased as tea a few years ago, but we just didn't drink it enough, so lots of lavender in here. And I should have a little bit of, there we go, chamomile. I have tried to grow lavender and chamomile, and neither one has been wildly successful. So purchasing it works too. The next thing I'm going to be, these are kind of old from about a year to probably 2 years ago, raspberry leaf teas, and I'm going to just rip open the tea bag and put that in there too. I'm going to put 2 tea bags worth of red raspberry leaf in there. Now I am allergic to Epsom salts, so I obviously never use Epsom salts in anything that I make, because then I wouldn't be able to use it. But salt in general is still a very good healing thing. And I happen to have an entire quart jar of blessed and exorcised salt from when our priest came to visit a while ago, and I decided I'm gonna just put a couple spoonfuls into my little herbal bath. I think we'll do 3. Salt's very healing for everything down there. Now I'm gonna just kind of mash it all together, and then I'll show you the cute little thing I made to put it in. I'll probably speed this part up. Alright, so I went ahead and sewed this little circle. This is the inside part. Just a little heart on it. And it has a drawstring so that I can put stuff in there and then draw it closed. So I think what I'll do is I'll draw it halfway closed or so into a little bowl. And I'm going to just put as much herbal stuff in here as I can. If there's anything left, I'll put it in a little jar so I can have a second little soak later. It smells amazing. Like lemon and sage and chamomile and lavender, but like, so it's like floral but spicy. I made enough that I may stitch myself another bag since I have nothing but time on my hands. Make myself another little bag. Or I could just empty and reuse this bag. So let's try and draw it closed and see what it looks like. All right, there we are. A little sachet. I know some of it will kind of come out the top. That's okay. Not too worried about it. If I want to, I could untie it and loop it around a little bit. But I'm pretty happy with the way that it is. Definitely the bath is going to have some stuff in it anyway, so it doesn't bother me at all. So yeah, I am planning on some sort of a home birth, either here or at my midwife's home. Hopefully all that works out. I update my Instagram a lot more than I update YouTube as far as daily life things. So if you're interested in seeing that, come find me on Instagram. Just search Tracy's Homestead. I'm the only one out there. Yeah. So let me give you a little outro, and I'll talk to you next time. So off camera, I was able to get it a little bit more snug. But I think I'm just going to make another little bag for the other half of that. Actually, smells very peaceful. So yeah, so these are our very healing herbs. Each one has kind of a different thing. And to make sure I don't forget something, I'll just type it up in the description and tell you what each herb is really good for, and then why I put it in this postpartum, after birth, bath thing. And I'm just really kind of proud of myself that aside from the salt, the chamomile, and the lavender, I grew it all here on my little homestead. So it's kind of one of those things that I didn't know I was preparing for until I was prepared for it. I have videos on like homesteader's medicine cabinet and stuff like that this fits into also. So if you wanted to look at that and see what you could do to improve your medicine cabinet, you can search one of those videos. I would say that I would put it in the description box, but I'm tired. I am about 37 weeks pregnant, and I'm having all sorts of false labor, including water breaking that it was not actually like the main sac. So interesting stuff. It's been kind of wild, so I appreciate all of your prayers and everything, and I'm hoping that this little one decides to show up soon, and that they are going to enjoy having a nice little herbal bath with Mama afterwards. So All right. Pretty soon we'll be back to our normal content. Canning and things like that. More chicken butchering probably. And all sorts of good homemade goodies and stuff like that. God bless you guys. It's nice to hear from followers that are interested to see how I'm doing. Makes me feel pretty good. All right. God bless y'all. See you next time.